Hello everybody, welcome back to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel, and I'm watching My Hero Academia Season 7. It's been a long time. I don't know how many of my subscribers subscribed from My Hero Academia, but it's the second show I've ever watched on this channel. And it's back with a new season, which it's building itself up to be like the final battle. Now, I don't know if this is actually going to be the final season, but by all accounts, it could be. But it feels good to be back. I spent a bit skimming through the recap episodes, the memories episodes that came out. They had some new content that I don't know how much of that will be gone over in this, but it just basically showed everyone kind of gearing up for a final battle of sorts. Although I believe this episode, we're going to see Star and Stripe show up to kind of help us out with the escapees and the Nomus and all that. So, if you guys are excited, I'm so giddy. I'm glad to be back. Then you should do yourself a favor and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single My Hero Academia reaction. Oh yeah, also, if you are watching me again, everything is different back here. I'm in a closet. I got lights. I got plushies. It's great. But let's get into this. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, oh yeah, he's stinky. We're back, baby! Hang up the yellow cape. We don't need it anymore. Even though it's kind of like a great design. Yep, that's a big task. He's got everyone here for you. I'm so ready. New opening! Of course. Oh shit. Is this fucking TK? Oh shit. It's definitely TK. One of my favorite Japanese artists. Everything looks so good. Like, you gotta be kidding me with this opening. I'm so hyped. I'm ready. The fucking stealth bombers that she's just gonna stand on top of. Japan is in chaos. Is that the best picture you got? Oh, that was a good picture. These guys are all like, gotta help. Uh-oh. Ethan, give us the order! This is so trippy, hearing just the White House. There she is. Bros? Who cares? I'm excited. A big time maverick from the West. Yeah, so we saw some scenes like this in the memories. And long-term goal is taking over the whole world. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Friends!
スター&ストライプ最強の女だギャンブルだぜあれに介入されたら面倒ってもんじゃない彼女の個性を取れたら
What is her quirk? I wonder. I've been wondering.
東也君たちとは違い僕の警護に献身してくれていたけど君もそろそろ
Yeah, because I'm suspicious of you.
異形ゆえに生きづらい人生を追ったすでに聞こえてるだろうそんな君に陰ながら同調する人間が大勢いる
Interesting.
忌むべき旧体制によって解放の火種は未だくすぶっているスピナーの部隊に配属
It's
され
interesting all these heteromorph people are looking up to Spinner. Skeptics spreading stuff
リッテスト
across.
ロの革命を成就させるのだ気に食わん連中だがこの際乗りかからぬわけにもいかんだリッテストロが巧妙を見出した連中だ
I wonder
ヴィ
what
ラン連合が
Toga's
真の解放彼らを本物にするのは我々だ我々が種を
Yeah, I mean
まくのだ
the League people right now seem kind of fractured with different goals. Like
めちゃくちゃ心強いんですけど、スターさん大丈夫かな
she'll be fine. What are they gonna do? Arrest the best hero in the country? Oh boy, Shigaraki. Is that why it looked like it was flying? Oh boy. The final boss immediately then, huh? I guess that's Shigaraki's line from season 1. The memories thing says that she's drawn with a different art style. She's got much harsher shading. I hope you can figure it out. He's got a suit, like he's becoming all for one. Yeah, well, which one is he right now? Basically, he's got everything you don't want. Yeah. Cool. Of course! Smash! Next question. Oh boy. Some people are gonna die. Is that so? I don't. Tell me. Look at her go though. Air. Ayo. Cool. New order. Oh boy. After touching something by calling its name, she can give it new rules? Hello? It's broken? That's fucking rude. Yeah, we cannot let him get his hands on that. Laser cannons! What a formation. I don't think he did anything. I'm gonna be Wedge! Let's go, Star Wars reference. God damn it. Jesus. God, that's so cool. She's got to call out what she's touching in order to change its rules. Ooh. Boy, punched him. Okay, so she constantly has a rule on herself. Oh wait, it was this? It was this incident? That's crazy that they brought the movie into this. I mean, I know the movies are canon, but they're not natural. You'll never escape the influence of All Might. He'll die. Alright. God, that's so disturbing. This is fucking body horror shit. Junji Ito called.
溶け合い新たな人格となりつつあるんだよ。
Come on, Shigaraki. Like, I legitimately want you to fight back against this.
聞いてない。
Because he's morphing,
僕はいいよ。
it doesn't matter. You know, that's bullshit. I don't...
輝かしい未来に。
髪が最強だがルールもある。
Look at that hair.
今の戦いからいくつか分かってきた。生命や肉体への強化には限度があるようだ。
Okay.
無再現ならば初手で俺の頭を砕かなかった理由がない。と触れていないものにまでルール付けすることはできない。あるいはできるが効果は弱まるとかが。生命以外のあらゆるものにはかなりの自由度を誇る。
Sure.
名を呼ぶというプロセスにある。俺にルールが適用されなかった原因は
Because, you know,
認識のズレ。自分が死柄木なのかオールフォーワンなのか。
that's very circumstantial.
なのか認識が曖昧。そうでないものには
This cute
水スターの
drawing.
一方的な認識で成立してしまう。付与制限は2つ。
So, if the thing that you're perceiving has a different perception of itself, it's...
モンちゃんと言って適用されるかな。
Gets
どうしちまった無償に試してみたくてイライラ。
Uh-oh.
アグパー司令に伝えて。
まさか独断専行だけでもまずいってのに。
世界の敵になる。日
Yeah.
本にはできないやり方で今殺す。大気は
Yeah.
私の1000倍の大きさで固まる。
My god.
とバンブトゥジアース。
Okay. That's cool. My god. This is like some like Asura's Wrath shit.
一本に固まる。
My god. She's fucking awesome.
ケラウノス。再生を
I mean, he's got such good regeneration. It's stupid.
準備は済んだ。
一発サービスしておいた。
Oh,
日本には
I
すでに
get
連
it.
絡済みだ。もうすぐだ。
それが
Admiral
素敵
Akbar.
超える時だ。キャシー。新型極超音速大陸間巡航ミサイル。
Oh boy.
ティアマト撃ち当てろ。
All right. Oh, how do you end the episode there? I'm pissed. That was a crazy action-packed episode. I love some backstory endings. Lots of villain and hero backstories here. I've also seen this Quarter Century Bones. Is it really their 25th anniversary? That's fun. Alright, that was the first episode of Season 7, and it already kicked off. Wow, we got quite a battle on our hands already. Very exciting, especially with how crazy Star and Stripes Quirk is. We'll get into that. I do want to say something I forgot to mention in the intro. Some of you might want to know if Tiffany's going to be joining. I don't think she's gonna have time to join any reactions for maybe ever. She's been in like pharmacy school for a bit, and it's taken up most of her time, and she's gonna probably go directly into a career from that, so the likelihood of her being in future reactions is not a lot, but I still keep in touch with her. I'm definitely gonna be like, hey, My Hero Academia season started. She's also the one who got me into Hazbin Hotel, so she's definitely been influential on this channel. But back to the show. So, Star and Stripes Quirk, New Order, which is that's a pretty good name. It is literally you give new orders to certain things. That's got to be one of the craziest quirks that we've ever gotten. And they spent a lot of this episode going over what exactly the rules are about it. And that kind of reminded me of like Jujutsu Kaisen, because Jujutsu Kaisen has a lot of like powers that they've got to explain the rules for because they're not immediately intuitive. But I felt like I got this one pretty quickly. There definitely are some nuances that they explained. Like, it's different for living things with perceptions of themselves because it's all based on what the person having it can imagine. Actually reminds me of Freeren. Because Freeren's magic is kind of based on, like, if you can't imagine doing this spell, then you can't do it. So, like, she can imagine air becoming a vacuum because that's pretty simple. I guess it's kind of like hypnosis. I hear, like, you can't hypnotize people and make them do things that they wouldn't really normally do. I mean, it's kind of bullshit that Shigaraki's like, no, I'm just immune. Because I don't even know if I'm Shigaraki. Then what do we call you? How do we control him? I guess we can't, is the thing. Yeah, worst case scenario is that Shigaraki gets his hands on this quirk. And based on how this show goes, that's very likely that it's going to happen. Because this show loves making it worse. It's been doing it for, like, the past... Like, all of last season felt like, what if we took this and made it worse? Very much like we got very few wins in the entirety of last season. But I of course, I'm hopeful. Shigaraki having this quirk would just suck. So we kind of need to be, in part, a little bit successful. I will say, I don't have too many, like, things in the way of spoilers in the future. I'll just lay my cards on the table. I know that, like, a bunch of characters get, like, time to shine. Every time, like, one of the students has, like, a crazy chapter, or someone makes a big deal out of it on social media, they're all like, oh my god, this character did something crazy. So I'm sure we're going to get to see a lot of the students shine. But from my understanding, Star and Stripe is not, like, a permanent character in this show. So whether that means she's going to have her quirk taken from her, or she's going to just, like, not be able to defeat him and have to go back and to America for whatever reason, whether All For One starts an uprising there. I'm aware that she's not going to be a super important character going forward, but it is interesting to see it, to get this fight. I mean, I'm sure there's many parts going into her character. Like, obviously, that this is a character that was kind of retroactively, I guess, made a real character from the movie. And that's pretty cool. You know, there's been a lot of references to the movies in this show, because they're all canon. There is another movie coming out also. It's just called My Hero Academia the Movie. I don't know what that's going to be. I'm kind of wondering if that's going to be, like, a finale movie, or as long as it doesn't take, like, another filler episode to just, like, have a tie-in, then I'll be fine. But, like, obviously that was a good opportunity to work in this American character, but it's also just a way for... I'm forgetting the mangaka's name, but he obviously was very inspired by superhero comics and Western superhero stuff in general, also Star Wars, and he must be aware that he has a huge Western fan base. So this kind of thing is a little bit of a way... So Star and Stripe is a way of, like, paying homage to all of that. Obviously, there were a lot of Star Wars references with Wedge and Akbar, so that was very fun. Man, her quirk is just crazy. I mean, I don't have too much to talk about in this episode because it was mostly that battle. We got to see a lot of the villain characters. They're all split up right now. I kind of feel like the villains are gonna fall apart one by one. I think no one is really, like, part of the league. No one's really into helping All For One. They want to help Shigaraki, and if Shigaraki isn't even, like, the same him, then who are they helping? So I'm gonna be very interested to see where Spinner's story leads him. He's gonna have a bunch of heteromorphs supporting him, so he's gonna kind of get his own army and maybe can start doing his own thing, maybe. Obviously, Toga has a storyline that's going to intersect with Uraraka, and I'm hoping that we can get Toga on our side, because she really seems the least villainous of, like, all of them. You know, besides, like, Twice, but obviously he's not coming back. Damn. Dabi, or Toya, is really mostly focused with killing Endeavor. The Todoroki family is going to deal with that, and I feel like that's going to be the end for Toya. So I just don't see Shigaraki having a lot of support going forward, or All For One. Speaking of, one thing that's interesting is we're going into the fact that Shigaraki, his mind is kind of fractured. He doesn't even know who he is. So now he has, like, almost a split personality, you know? He's got, like, Tenko Shimura, Shigaraki, and he's got All for One inside of him. And I found that interesting because Deku wants to save specifically the Shimura part of him. So if he's kind of fracturing, then does that give us like a chance to just like focus on saving part of him? Like, I don't know. There might be some like Mindscape shenanigans in which we can defeat All for One like that. This is ramping up. I just feel like this like fracturing of Shigaraki is going to be very important. It's interesting. His quirk makes things break and fall apart, and he himself is kind of shattering. I do want to say, because I didn't really entertain this possibility, but it's entirely possible that what Shigaraki's fate is that he just, after completely merging with All for One, becomes an entirely new person that we've never even really interacted with before. So we'll see. One more thing. I kind of haven't feel like we had like a super banger opening for My Hero Academia in a while, but that one, dude, I love TK and Rintoshite Shigure so much that I'm like, fuck yeah. I would never have imagined him being like making an opening for My Hero Academia, but it's so good. Oh, I fanboyed so much over that. Like, a lot of my favorite openings are Rintoshite Shigure, and like, there's not a single opening that they've been a part of that and TK that's not been good. Like, their Chainsaw Man ending is one of the best. Their involvement in Tokyo Ghoul with Unravel and Catharsis, both amazing songs. Unravel might be one of the best openings ever. Also, Psychopath's opening, another one of my favorite. 91 Days, underrated anime, really good opening from TK. I think the only opening that was actually Rintoshite Shigure was Psychopath's. Anyway, I'm super hyped. Come along with me on this adventure, because it's gonna get crazy. If you guys liked my reaction to this episode, you can let me know by leaving a like, and you can comment. Tell me what you thought about this episode or my reaction, and you can subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single My Hero Academia reaction. Anyway, I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Till next time, take it easy, everyone.